Hello guys, Lance Commander CyberHound here, and we're going to be doing the next DLC before we start the campaign. So, we finished the last one, Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, but we got this message afterwards, so I'm going to go ahead and read it, and then we'll start the next DLC. Sorry about my cough, allergies. This Commander, I'm sorry to see that COC Command saw the need to cut your contract short, but I'm told it could not be helped. No one could have anticipated Comstar's interdiction or the economic crash that preceded it. Although the Federated Suns is still willing to offer you short-term localized contracts, I'm afraid that any long-term commitment is simply not on the table until our unification into the Federated Commonwealth next year. First Prince Davian has asked me to relay you a message on his behalf. He asked me to commend you on your good work throughout your campaign. On behalf of the 2nd Crucis Lancers, the Lancers owe you a debt of gratitude and being such a reliable force throughout the 4th Succession War. Unfortunately, Commander, Hans has also deemed that large amounts of your campaign for the Federated Suns are to be expunged from the official record and classified as top secret. So nobody will ever know the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers. Your inclusion on the 2nd Crucis roster, the hidden earthworks factory that we now possess, the stolen Neo code books, and how close the enemy was to getting them, your mission on Sarna, and your capture of the true assailants of the Sarna HPG attack, all of these things will be classified as state secrets and are never to be mentioned or talked about again. While I know it stings, this is often just the way things are for a mercenary, just like your father knew when he agreed to the Halstead Station contract. Although we aren't in a position to financially compensate you in the same way we rewarded your father for his loyalty, and since we do have some early prototypes from the new Avalon Institute of Sciences that Hans would like to give you, prototypes we would have never achieved it had it not been for the service of both you and your father. Hans hopes these prototypes serve you well and wants you to know that once the unification of the Federated Commonwealth is final, you have a place among us if you choose to join our cause. So, they gave us 304,000 C-bills, 1,000 reputation, an LB-10X autocannon cluster, so ballistic weapon that fires cluster or solid slug rounds at long range. So they was in Mech 4. We also got LBX-10 auto ammo, so I'm just gonna call it an LBX-10. So these used to be in MechWarrior 4. They were really awesome, but this takes place before MechWarrior 4 did, so this is lost tech at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so 3035, so we're almost to the re-entry date of these auto cannons, but we're definitely going to try to mount this on a mech at some point here soon. So we'll claim it and make sure we ain't got nothing else. Okay, so we're going to start the next DLC, and I'll catch you guys in. Okay guys, here we go. Commander, the Mercenary Review Board requires a 6-month review period for all exclusive contracts that cede operational control to the client. Colonel, can't pronounce that, offer of employment will not last forever. Is on a very strict timetable for this one. So if we take his offer, we are going to be operating on their time schedule based on his mission needs. So we pretty much have to, because the Mercenary Review Board, the way they work these things, you have to do these missions by a timetable, or somebody else will do them, or you will just be kicked out of your contract. Your contract will be revoked because mercenaries accept contracts. This particular contract includes paid travel, so it's going to pay for the travels and lucrative opportunities for combat bonuses. One that doesn't come around very often, just like the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, the 4th Succession Wars we just did for House Davian. Even for the premium units out there, we should give this contract another look over. Okay, so we're going to accept it. I think we accepted it. Yeah, we got a bunch of other these contracts we got to do. We're going to close out of that. Priority transmission. Broken Promises. Christian, I can't pronounce his last name. Commander. My name is Colonel, I'm just going to say Christian because I can't pronounce his last name. CEO of the LCAV's 1st Assault Regiment. We are a Special Operations Battletech Command sponsored by Archon Steiner. Primarily staffed with former resistance explorations from the military district of those decent living in the Lyran Commonwealth. Since our formation, we've served the LCAF with distinction. I'm proud to say that during the 4th Succession War, the one we just took place in, the first were instrumental to the success of Operation... Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Lyran Offensive against the Draconis Combined. I hate the Draconis Combined. That reclaimed a number of long-lost Lyran worlds and liberated multiple native systems from House Karuda's clutches. We don't like House Karuda. Commander, I'm contacting you because I need your help, and right now I'm counting on your reliable reputation to help me with a task that must be done. I can't say much in this transmission beyond that I am in need of your services. If you're willing to work with me to see my mission through to completion, I'll do whatever it takes to make this endeavor worth your while. That is all that I can say of this matter at the moment, so he can't really say this over open comms. I pray that it is enough for you to come to our aid. Please contact me soon with your answer. 80 days remain to accept contract. We're going to accept this because we really don't have time to jump anywhere else and do any missions. I mean, if we're going to accept this, we got to do it now. So accept. We're going to depart. Okay, Commander, thank you for signing on to help us out. To put it bluntly, tensions are high and about to reach a breaking point. Oh, so he's part of Steiner? During the 4th Succession War, the first liberated systems in the name of the Lyran Commonwealth, under the promise that the natives of those systems would be allowed to take a more active role in the administration of our communities, rather than live as an oppressed ethnic majority as we were under House Karuda's rule. Although the initial years of rebuilding under the rule of the Lyran Commonwealth started promising, it has since deteriorated as more attention is placed on the upcoming FedCom merger. After the war, the Archon rolled the liberated worlds into the Tamar Pact. I'm going to call it Tamar Pact. One of the 3 nations that formed the Lyran Commonwealth and the nation that has historic ties to many of the liberated systems. Unfortunately, those ties are currently causing a great deal of anguish. Duke Kelso has agreed to honor inherited noble titles, land grants, and property deeds held by families with ties to the liberated systems prior to the Korean conquest. Escalating tensions between the nobles returning to lay claim to what they see as their property, and the inhabitants that held ownership of the same property for centuries under Korean rule. This has caused everything from civil disobedience against Lyran nobles coming to press their inherited titles to forced displacements of natives in the Kirchbach system. Things are getting particularly bad, which is why I need your help. After you've made all needed preparations, go to the system's jump point. I've taken the liberty of pre-booking your jump ship passage to Kirchbach. I'll explain more once you're in system. Okay, we're going to set course. Sounds like a civil war we're about to get into here. I don't know if I particularly like that. The last one was the 4th Succession War, and now we're probably going to be in a civil war? I don't... Why are we always landing in a war, guys? Like, come on! We're a mercenary company. I didn't sign up to fight people's wars. Well, we made it. See. I wonder how many C-bills they're paying as a mercenary. You know, we do need C-bills. Honestly, it's not my main thought, but we do need C-bills because we are actually about to run out. The 4th Succession War wasn't kind to our bank account over there. It's great to meet you, Commander. Thank you for coming. Over 200 years ago, during the early Succession Wars, Kirchbach was conquered by the Draconis Combined. Many who feared the Combined's brutal reputation relocated deeper into the Lyran Commonwealth, abandoning homes, properties, and noble titles as they fled. Once conquered, the Draconis Combined forced the migration of millions of families to Kirchbach, leveraging them as cheap labor to clean up the devastation House Karuda left in their wake. Now that Kerbok has been returned to the Tamar Pact, those with ancestral claims to properties that still exist within the system have returned to claim what they feel is rightfully theirs. With Duke Kelsa blessing, this brings them into direct conflict with the families that have owned the same lands for generations under Kurudan rule. This mess was already foobar to begin with, but now Duke Kelsa has thrown Inferno Jail on the entire situation by enlisting the services of a mercenary group known as the, I can't pronounce that, Society, former LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation that went mercenary to relive the glory days, so whatever he's referred to, of the recent Fourth Succession War. Oh, that. And they do so by forcing evictions, openly intimidating, and in some cases, physically assaulting the natives in the system. So, you got some native. Imagine he's down on the ground trying to live in his house and somebody shows up in a battle mech and steps on your house. That's just cruel. All while in plain view of me and my first, who all have direct ties to the community. My unit and I agree that we can no longer stand on the sideline and let this happen, but our hands are tied due to our allegiance to the Lyran Commonwealth. We cannot openly move against mercenaries without risking a firing squad. I would risk it. Which is why I need your help. I want you to cripple the society, I can't pronounce their name, so they can no longer oppress the citizens of Kerbok. I've recently come into possession of the IFF transponder codes for a local pirate group by the name of Blakenberg Beaters. You know, I could pronounce the pirates' names easier than I can pronounce the mercenaries' names. They should have picked a better name. It's honestly gonna make me laugh at them. I want to mask your unit with their IFF frequency and cripple that mercenary unit's what I'm gonna call them, guys. I can't pronounce that. It will outwardly appear to be a pirate attack from known in-system hostiles. My second in command, Tor Mirabor, I can pronounce that better than I can pronounce their name, and I will monitor your progress live on comms and direct as needed. Good hunting, Commander. It's really cool. We're gonna accept it. Y'all can read that if you want. I just kind of read the whole thing, so that's just a summary of what we read. Oh, they are giving us sweet salvage shares. We love salvage shares, by the way, and hope you like the camera. Because we don't have the money to buy mechs. We need salvage. That's how we're going to get mechs from here on out in this whole playthrough is salvage. We do not have funds. Firm? So, see what we can... First off, let's see what we can field. I don't know, can we field... What can we field here? Can we field a Shadowhawk? Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll go Shadowhawk. Where's our laser person?
Hope the enemy puts up a good fight. I have some tests to run.
And is that all we can field, or can we field the catapult? We can field the catapult. What is my mech? A 70-ton mech? I think I'm in a 70-ton mech. 60? I'm gonna be hard pressed to find another 60-ton mech. I can drop into Shadowhawk. That is a solid drop. That's what we're gonna do. Ready up. Surprise, we still have some of these mechs. Some of our mechs are still being repaired from the Fourth Succession War. It wasn't kind to us.
My unit fought and died in the Fourth Succession War to liberate the Rasselhig people from the abuse they suffered at the hands of House Kurita. But Duke Kelswa's hired goons, the Guter Damerung Society, have come in and treated the Rasselhig natives of Kirchbach like indentured servants. I can no longer turn a blind eye to the Tamar Pact's treatment of my people, but I cannot move against the Society or Duke Kelswa openly. I need you to take the Guter Damerung Society off the board, or the natives of Kirchbach will continue to suffer. Make a show of it as much as possible. I need this to look like a random pirate raid to avoid suspicion. Tor and I will be monitoring this operation remotely. Good luck, Commander.
Guys, this sounds like a bad plan. Like, I feel like it's all gonna go up in smoke, and then we're gonna be framed for this.
This must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Is it really framed if we did it?
Destroyed.
How's that work, guys? So like, if we do this, and then they find out it's us, is it still framed, or is it like, we know you didn't?
Incoming battle mechs. Transponders identify them as the Blankenberg Beaters. Alert Kills while they were being assaulted by pirate forces. IFF codes appear to be doing their job.
Enemy mech.
A bit of good news for once. I'll take it.
Ow. That little commando right there, he might be little, but he can do some damage, man, even to our bigger mechs. Ow. We're already overheating. We cannot stay in prolonged combat. Oh, man. Look at this. This is how quick things can go south. It's a good thing we got this auto cannon burst fire so we can kind of still fire and these small lasers, even though our heat's up.
Reporting target destroyed.
Took that PPC off.
Shutting down.
Ah. Oh, that hurt. That was an SRM. Somebody's going critical.
Running here. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, we're going to shut down for a minute.
Shutting down.
Not near.
Sensor sweep detected.
I shut down right next to a mech going critical. Open mouth, insert foot. Why is our other guy running ahead?
Enemy mech detected. Target acquired.
Sensor sweep detected.
These light mechs can do damage. Come on. Oh. We almost got it, I think. They set him on fire. Somebody's using inferno missiles. Oh, that's that other Shadow Hawk. Yeah, that's right.
Enemy mech destroyed.
You know, I'd love to have like some,
Heat level critical.
what? I'd love to have like some inferno missiles on the catapult, and just when they rain down, they said that would be epic. But
Enemy mech detected.
oh man, I don't know if they make missiles that's that big. Ow! Ow! He rammed us. Yeah, we're gonna take action. We're taking quite a bit of damage here.
Reporting target destroyed.
This isn't easy.
Everything's gonna explode.
Don't.
Commander, an
Did next to it.
unidentified dropship carrying active mech reactors just entered
Oh
our
no no
combat
no no
zone.
no 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 no.
Guter Damerong Society, Blankenberg Beaters. The people of Kirkbach will no longer stand by as you oppress our people. Shut down and submit to the tier, or be destroyed.
Can we make that repair bay? No, we can't.
Magnussen.
Make this
You
one.
know him?
Ja. His name is Hakan Magnussen, an old friend from the tier resistance of Rasselhag. Looks like he's become a bigger player in the movement since I last saw him.
Damn it. This complicates things. Commander, our main objective is still to destroy the Guter Damerang Society. Try to avoid contact with the tier at all costs. I'll authorize a generous performance bonus if you manage to avoid excessive damage to the tier forces. They might not know it now, but they're our allies in all of this. They will be marked as a third force on your HADA. Avoid contact if you can, but also don't let the Guter Damerang Society overwhelm them. If they force your hand, try to disable their mechs without destroying them.
Okay, I gotta get him in this repair bay. He's next to it for some reason. I was trying to get him to go to the other one. And this is what I'm saying. I really wish you could order them to repair. Who are
Shutting down.
mod author of the repair bays? Can you make a or the AI mod? Can you make it to where we can make them repair? Because it would be so much easier.
Be sure to take it apart.
That's okay. So that was just. It's much easier if they'd be able to repair, but they can't, unfortunately.
Enemy target.
What do destroy the?
I'm reading half the primary targets destroyed. Keep this momentum going. Quick as I can, sir.
Try not to get. It's a three-way fight. Oh, that's an enforcer. What is that? A
Acquired.
thunderbolt?
Level critical.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to attack that. That's a crusader.
Let's see how fast it'll burn. Got Damarong forces taking critical damage. You're almost there, Commander.
Yeah, we hear you.
Vehicle destroyed.
Destroyed.
Copy, Commander. Lance target confirmed.
Engaging with Lance.
I'm trying not to kill these guys. We're not supposed to kill the,
Level critical.
well, at least when we attack them, it does make it look legit. Ow. Don't help that they're shooting us. They got a Shadow Hawk on the field too, I just noticed that. We missed
I'm
that.
reading no more Damarong targets in the combat zone.
Successful.
Okay, now we'll make it look like we're leaving.
Head to the exfil sites at the marked nav point. Thor, do you have a way of contacting this Magnuson?
If my tier communication codes are still valid after all these years, I should be able to. Why?
I don't want another debacle like this to happen again. Make contact. Maybe there is some way we can help each other out here.
Okay, but I need to warn you, Christian. Akon is highly ambitious and self-serving. Be cautious around him. He'll likely sell you out if he feels it suits his personal needs.
I'll keep that in mind. Make the call. We'll see what he has to say first.
We're taking losses. Form up. Our people need us.
Come on, guys.
Our forces have taken significant losses. Do not let these animals win. Hold the line.
We've got you, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Okay, so apparently we didn't attack them or cause them significant damage, even though I think he did say that. I think that was our ally shooting them as we was trying to extract. So they want him to join them, but they said he's more likely to sell you out if it suits him. So like when the other side offers him, hey, 10 million C-bills to tell us everything, he's going to tell them. Why do we trust him? I don't trust him. We got a crusader. Yeah, so that's neat. I'm quite tempted to take some of this other stuff to sell it because we need the cash in every way. Yeah. We'll take a large laser for one salvage share, but at least we got a crusader. Commander, again, I must thank you for your ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Tor and I have reached out to this, cannot pronounce that. He has provided further insight into the situation here. Through the eyes of the citizens, all three of us agree that the society, cannot pronounce their stupid name, is the primary threat to peace here on Kirchbach, but has also suggested that the first exposure to this operation is too great. In his words, the natives cannot afford to lose the first as an ally and a beacon of hope for our people. Reluctantly, Tor and I agree that our exposure to this plot puts the first under a tremendous amount of unnecessary risk. Therefore, I am transferring the remainder of your contract over to see the remainder of this mission through. Make your necessary repairs, then report to him for further briefing from here on out. I pray that you will find a permanent solution to our mercenary issue. I do not trust this guy. Now I have to work for him? I didn't sign up for that. I signed up to work for that guy. Or at least the mission he had. I signed up to complete it, and now I have to deal with this guy. No, we're not going to sell our Centurion. Hang on one second. We're going to check that battle mech out. We got to sell this little commando. Sell it. Oh, we don't have the funds to repair such a mech, I don't think. Let's... Yeah... Oh, we can't even make repairs. Resources to fit necessary repairs. Can't repair? No, that ain't the case. Can we repair this guy? Oh no, we can't. Can't. Oh man, we can't repair. Commander, I'm just gonna call you Colonel Nobody, representative of the royal family in exile and the independence movement. Christian has transferred the remainder of your existing contract to me. I hope that this will not be an issue for yourself or any of your staff. We will have a lot riding on you. Christian had the right idea targeting the society, but failed to realize that the true threat is not just society, but the one that hired them. Nicole Kelswa, the niece of the current Duke of Tamar. Selvin Kelswa, she is here on Kirchbach to appease a number of nobles within her uncle's royal court, to further cement her uncle's rule over his revitalized Tamar Pact, which means she cares very little for the well-being of any of the residents of the conquered Gerudo worlds. Her reputation inspires fear within the ethnic communities, so I believe the best way to serve the people of Kirchbach is to show them that the movement is willing to support them and stand up to bullies like her. I want to attack a facility belonging to the Kelswa Guard, House Kelswa Private Honor Guard, and the mercenary guys' primary source of battle mech support while under the banner of... Yeah, I don't think I'm pronouncing any of this right. Christian will attempt to run interference to give us a window to execute this mission with minimal resistance from the local LCAP forces. Don't let us down, Commander. Yeah, we're not going to let them down. We're also not going to read that because I just read that. We're also going to take the salvage again. And one seatbelt share. Confirm.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
60 on that rifleman. What's our tonnage? 270 drop limit. I think we can drop a Marauder. We can. We cannot drop this. We can't risk dropping this Shadowhawk, so we're gonna have to. We only got 2 Warhammers. I guess it's time to drop the one with 2 medium rifles and see how that build works. Yep. So I think that's a good drop right there. We'll drop. Oh, we're right at the tonnage limit. It is. We're dropping with a damage catapult because we cannot refit our mechs at all right now. That's why I said the mech hangars are awesome, because that's our only way to refit.
Battletech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
While the Guter Damarong society might be the thugs terrorizing the Rasgalian people of Kirkbach, make no mistake, the one tugging their leash is Nicole Kelswa, Duke Selvin's niece. She and the Kelswa Guard are the ones that have contracted out the society as a private security force to bring Kirkbach into line with their bigoted ideals. The marked nav point will direct you to the society's primary base of operations. Raise it to the ground and end them. Christian has gone to run interference and has tapped the LCAF command channel on our behalf. So I will take over as CO of this operation in his absence. Good luck, Commander.
Oh, they're already fielding large mechs. Ow.
The Cutter Dammering Society are still undergoing repairs. Manslaughter, where the hell are your LCAP forces?
This is the first I've heard that you need our assistance. You've always made it a point to cut my unit out of the loop in favor of your private security forces.
Because I don't trust you or your mountain monkey combine turncoats.
My people run us this world in the name of the Commonwealth. You will show them respect.
No, I won't. Not until they learn to follow orders. And now I order them to destroy those peer terrorists. Enemy target. Lancers my uncle and your Duke personally.
Raising my forces now, I will be en route shortly.
As they land spotted down range, they think they can take on the mighty Lyran Commonwealth. Let's teach them a lesson.
Destroyed.
So I think we're doing good. That's a big old tank. That's a partisan.
I got it.
Again, there's a repair bay, and judging from what happened last time, we need it. We need everybody in it. Because last time, we could not repair mechs after mission.
Shutting down.
Roger. Moving in file.
Okay. See, yeah, let's see if we can't get the catapult in.
Our infrastructure is under attack. Get them away from those buildings.
We gotta get the catapult in here. Oh, don't shoot the repair bay.
Shutting down.
Shot the repair bay. Amateurs. Okay, we're good.
Hostile
Good.
neutralized.
Not good. Not good.
Enemy forces have cut our generator.
There goes the repair bay. Back to my mech. Get everybody back in line. There we go. So, I guess they don't get the repair.
Recent Q has fallen to enemy fire.
Tango down.
Come on.
Operating at 50% capacity. Keep it up, Commander.
This is Rebel. Reporting target destroyed.
God damn it, Manslaughter, where the hell are you?
Additional forces are being deployed near you.
This isn't good.
All power signatures across the facility have
There we go.
gone dark.
Enemy.
Good enough for me. Let's pack it in and get out of here.
Shadowhawk.
Christian will need to make a show of at least trying to chase us down. Let's not be here when his forces show up.
Manslaughter, you and your collection of reloading deadbeats have now failed in defending the system from both pirates and terrorists.
Why are they not?
Uncle to be hearing about your incompetence.
Why are they not disengaging when I do?
Fire formation behind the commander.
Enemy mech.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
There's an Orion. I don't like that. Come on, guys. Don't tangle with that Orion.
Commander.
Get over here.
Forming on the commander.
We've got you, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Yeah. They're gonna break our mechs. Let's see how this goes. Okay, 2,300,000 sea bills. We got enough to collect a grasshopper? But I'm wondering, do we? See what we got in salvage. Yeah, I don't know if I want it, but we're definitely going to take it, and we can take an AC-5, and then I think we'll just take that medium laser. That's good salvage. And obviously we cannot field any of those two mechs again unless we can repair them. We got a second Crusader. Commander, good luck, good work. Nicole Kelswa was furious that my unit failed to apprehend the pirates or the terrorists that attacked the MechWarrior guys. She has laid the blame squarely on my lap and has petitioned her uncle to dismiss me from my command of the first. Friends of mine within LCAF High Command have given me notice that the state politics may force them to serve Kelswa my head on a platter to appease the nobles of the Tamar Pact. In order to minimize tensions with the Lyric Commonwealth's nobility, which is currently strained enough by the upcoming FedCom unification, and dissatisfaction with the Archon for propping up the Federated Sun's shattered economy after Comstar's interdiction. When Tor got wind of this, he spread the word throughout the First and held a secret vote without my knowledge. Through it, I've learned that my unit no longer has faith that the Lyran Commonwealth will do right by the First, or our people. They have repeatedly broken their promises and have exploited our faith that things will get better, only to treat us with the same disrespect that House Garuda did. We've collectively made a difficult decision to abandon the Lyran Commonwealth and take our chances with and the First independent movement in the Draconis combined. At least with them, we know that our lives will go towards saving our people, not further oppressing them. I'm not signing up for the Draconis command. As my last act as commissioned LCAF officer, I've approved your final payment along with a substantial combat bonus. I hope our paths cross again sometime, Commander. Until then, this is goodbye. Okay, so that's gonna be it with this video, guys. If you guys really like this video, you like this playthrough that we're doing, and if you didn't catch it, we just finished Legend of the Kestrel Lancers. Hit the like and subscribe button. As always, guys, God loves y'all. May not always love what you do, but he does love you. I love y'all. CyberHound out.